Hey y'all, welcome back to another episode of Elevating with Kay. Today is super special because as I thought about what I wanted to record for you guys today, my mom called me, and you guys know all of these videos are always inspired by stuff that goes on in my life. And my mom called me and she asked me what do I ever think about what my purpose is? Have I ever thought about why I'm here? And she said that she's really never thought about it. And my answer was like, yeah, Ma, I've thought about it 1,000 times. That's kind of what keeps me going. But after further elaborating and going on a tangent with her in the conversation, I thought back into the moment when I really found my purpose and when I discovered why I was even here in the first place and how I started this journey of, purpose. So I want to share with you guys what moment really started my purpose for me and maybe inspire you guys to try to figure out what your purpose is. So this episode of Elevating with Kay is finding your purpose and finding the joy while you're doing it. So let's get in the episode. It's your girl K650 Credit. Let's do it. All right, so hold on, let me get myself together, y'all. I got a cardigan on. It's a lot. All right, so when did I find my purpose? I always have been somebody who's super driven, make a way out of no way. You guys know my backstory. My mom went to prison when I was 17. And I started my first business around the time my mom went to prison. And I didn't really know what I was doing, but I knew I always wanted to serve people. I used to be a body waxer for 9 years. We'll get into that another day. I got stories for years for that too. But my first business naturally was to start a business in waxing because it was what I was good at. So I started Let's Get Bare when I was 19, I want to say, somewhere around there. And I quickly had to stop because I realized it was a conflict of interest from my job and I signed a no compete. So I was either going to have my side hustle or get fired. I didn't have that drive and the belief that I have now to be okay, well, you fire me, I'm going to just do this on my own. So I stopped the business, right? And I kind of went under the table. But that moment is for me when I realized that the service of people was what I was in the business for. And it wasn't the waxing, it was the talking, the conversations that I had with people that really made me feel like I like to serve people. I like to feel the end result of when I do something for somebody and how happy they become. So without knowing it, I realized my purpose then. But when I discovered it and I really started to hone into it was during the pandemic, 2020. We all know what happened during 2020, right? So in 2020, I was in a relationship, pretty serious. We had been together, I believe 3-4 years at that time, and the world shut down. We were in the house and I watched him every day come home stressed, every day. So when we're going through the pandemic, I'm oh no, we're not about to be in this house stressed out together. So we got to do something. And his stress was coming from his job. He was so stressed out at work. He was tired of working under somebody else. He was a barber. So he worked for himself, but not really worked for himself. His boss was stressing him out. And I'm look, I can't spend another day in this house watching you stress out about work. And if we got to be locked in this house, I'm going to build a damn barbershop for you. And in that process, he fought me. No, okay, I'm not doing it, blah, blah, blah. I'm just going to, go to people's house during the pandemic, all that stuff. And I'm listen, I have nothing but time right now. And whatever I do, I'm going to try to make you happy. And in me trying to make him happy, it meant building a business. And I will tell you guys, I was very new in business. I was still working. Credit was just kind of doing what it did and really make any money. I think I was making $1,000 a month at that time. But I knew that if I was going to do anything with all this time that I had, I was going to build a business for him. And that's exactly what I did. And in building that business, I realized that I found happiness knowing that by the end of this, I was going to change his whole entire life. So my calling was the servant of other people. How can I produce something that makes someone's life easier? And that's literally what I do now. That is what I stand for. Anytime I go into another opportunity, I always look at what will the end result be if I get a part of this, and will I be helping somebody become happy? Will my services make the load easier? Will, by the time we're done with this project, will we have completed something and made it come to life? And now your life is a little bit better because I added some value. So when you guys are looking for purpose and trying to figure out purpose, I want you to dig a little deeper than the surface, right? So my mom's answer in finding purpose was, I like to serve other people. I like to see the good in people. And I laughed. I said, well, the irony of that, because my whole entire existence is trying to help people get to the end goal and find happiness within themselves because they can't figure out a problem. And I've built a whole business around it. So when building the barbershop, I knew that I did my job and that his life was going to be a little easier because of me the day we decided to do a grand opening. He didn't want a grand opening. He didn't want to do all the lavish stuff. And I'm like, why don't you want to celebrate yourself? Like, why don't you want to be happy? Why are you blocking your own blessings? Like, and his whole thing was, I don't want to be celebrated. I don't want to make a big deal out of things. And my whole thing is, I want people to be able to celebrate themselves, be happy that they accomplished something, be happy that they went through with a process that most people can't go through, be happy that I posted this the other day. It takes an insane person to believe in themselves and see something to the end. And it's me, right? When you put me into the picture, I always try to bring the value so that you can find the happiness and you can be proud of sticking it out. So that's my purpose. That's what I'm called to do. I'm called to bring value to situations and bring the best out of people so they can celebrate themselves at the end. I don't mind going through hard times, getting it out the mud. I don't mind doing all the things people don't want to do. That's why I build businesses. That's why when anytime somebody calls me to come in and help them with the project, I'm the fixer, right? And I used to think that this was something that was a weak point of mine, where I always got to fix something. I always got to do something for somebody else, but not realizing that doing this, it fulfills me. It makes me happy. To see somebody call me and say, Kay, I know that you can help me and bring value to this situation so that I can see the end goal, so I can find joy. And to me, that's the greatest gift God can ever have given me, to be able to produce for other people and see them live their wildest dreams. Yes, I get money out of it. I get businesses out of it. I get percentages out of stuff. But at the end of the day, what keeps me going and what allows me to take on different projects and what fulfills my soul is making sure that when I'm done with something, somebody else is happy. I brought value to something. So if you guys watch this episode and you're like, what the heck is my purpose? Your purpose might not be building businesses and making people happy at the end. Your purpose might not always be what you think it is. But if you think of a time that brought you true happiness, I bet you $1,000,000 you'll find your purpose. And mine is simply adding value to anybody's situation so that they can be happy once I leave. I hope this episode helped you guys. This was like really warm to my spirit. We're always talking about stuff that's so serious. And I think that God really gave me a gift. And that gift is not what I used to think it was, like a curse. Like, you're always trying to make me fix somebody or fix something, but not realizing that I truly add value to every single situation that I'm a part of. And adding value, I make people's life easier. So We will be back with another episode of Elevating with Kay next week. I love y'all.